Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all well, and let's dive right in and see what this message has for my Capricorn. And wow, this is jumping out. Release, number 42. Could be an important number for you. I take a moment to look at this energy of release. Anytime you are possessed by an emotion that you cannot control, know that it does not belong to you, Capricorn. Someone is sending negative energy towards you. Imagine that the negative emotion is muddy water pouring down through your hands, legs, and feet and into the earth. And so that is what you're doing right now. Take a moment to really do a body scan, Capricorn, and see this negative energy just flowing down through you and away from you. And so there is this energy coming in to this reading. You could be seeing this hawk. Or take that emotion into your hands and release it like a hawk and let it fly away. Whatever that negative emotion is, because you're releasing. And let's dive right in and see what it is, the Capricorn, you need to release. Something about a feeling of appraising, evaluating an investment, and feeling a little despondent, not clear about that. Maybe you're needing to release something you've invested a lot of energy in and move on. Because you are knowing that everything is fine. You're moving beyond this sense of rock bottom, of defeat, of feeling victimized. And this is what I have for my Capricorns today, where you're releasing because you're making a judgment call. You're waking up to a whole new life. You're coming out maybe back from the dead and seeing your life in a more spiritual or more complete way, because you're releasing the old, so you can tap into more spiritual connections. And whatever you're making a judgment call about yourself or another, you're releasing that negative energy and you're letting it fly away. And it's coming because of the Nine of Pentacles, where there has been a lot of accumulation of wealth. You've worked hard on this project. You've invested a lot. But now it's time to release. To release any negative fear or any sense of where you're waking up to all the abundance you have around you. This is a Capricorn of Taurus, Virgo energy. There could be a lot of luxuries, wealth, a sense of independence. And you're waking up to something about this independence, this wealth, this gratitude. And you're releasing it because of the Six of Cups. You're waking up to a situation, a person who has recently come back from the past, and you're making a judgment call about whatever they've accomplished, their independence. Something about coming into a whole new life that is involving more independence, more energy to take care of yourself, and to have more of a sense of being offered this gift from childhood, from someone coming in from your past, and to make a wake-up call about what it is you've accumulated with your wealth, and see how that is connected to your past, to reminiscing about childhood. A friend could be coming back from the past that you're having to make a judgment call on. And it's coming because of the Queen of Swords, where you're seeing something clearly about, this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. But this Queen of Swords gets above the clouds and sees something for the first time. She sees it from the perspective of the hawk. And she is seeing something because it's based on true facts, not her emotions, not some emotions about the past, but she's seeing clearly something about the past, something about this independent wealth that came in from the past that you're having a wake-up call about. It could be about somebody else's independence or your own independence. But you're waking up to that some emotion, some feeling. It could be some inner child wounding that came from the past that you're seeing clearly because you're willing to see it with accuracy, with truth, the facts, and to know what's right for you. And you could maybe be seeing this for the very first time. It's something very new, this insight, this awareness about your past, and you're waking up to it. Something about the money you've accumulated, your wealth, a feeling of independence, of this abundance all around you. The ability to focus clearly on an idea or project and go after it and manifest it. But you're waking up because you're needing to release something. And this, what you're releasing is different for each of you Capricorn, but you know that it's time to release. And we're all in this together. This is a time of letting go because we tend to hold on to fears and negative energy in a somewhat addictive manner. You might be addicted to this negative feeling about your wealth, about what you've accumulated, about your independence. And you're judging that, you're waking up to it. And it's coming because you are needing to release fears and let power come into you, to be receptive of that inner power. And that comes with seeing the truth for the first time. And you're going to create a welcoming void and emptiness within you through the power of release. And this is going to help you. The truth will set you free. And what's coming about this past love, something about childhood or someone who is very important from your past that you're seeing the truth about. And this is coming up again. We saw this in the pre-shuffle, but the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Everything's coming to this natural conclusion because you're releasing. The Ten of Swords is saying, I've been trying to figure this out with my mind. I've been looking at all the facts. I've been seeing the truth. Maybe seeing how you were victimized, betrayed. There could be something that is bringing you to rock bottom because you're having this judgment call. But everything's fine because you are the boss, you're the father, you're the ruler, you're the one who's taking leadership over moving beyond this mental nightmare that has come to a closure, come to an end, come to completion. There's nowhere else to go but to trust in your higher power, as above, so below. To really, this is like the AA prayer. Whatever these negative emotions and fears you've been addicted to, you're letting them go, and you're finding when you reach rock bottom and there's nowhere but up, that's when you become the boss. That's when you become the leader of your own world and reality, and the creator of your own destiny. And this could be a father energy that has been having to maybe oversee a situation that feels very depressing, defeating, despair. And you're moving out of this sense of infringement, entanglement, imprisonment, isolation. And trust that everything's fine because you're bossing up and you're seeing something as a leader will see. You're taking responsibility for your actions and the consequences of them. And you're waking up to see that you have imprisoned yourself, perhaps. You've tangled yourself up and blindfolded yourself, but you're in shallow water. There's nothing really to fear. Everything's fine, because you're seeing things from a leadership perspective. The Emperor is Aries, so you're seeing things from a higher vision, a higher viewpoint, and you're seeing that you're really not that trapped. This is like letting your own mind sabotage your gains, to be very self-sabotaging because of these mental fears and kind of addiction to negative emotions. And you're going to... Well, interesting, the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So there is a lot of thought going on about a choice, a decision, how to move forward, how to get out of prison, out of this limiting situation where maybe somebody else is limiting you. or you see somebody is limited and kind of cut off from their heart, can't make a decision, is at a crossroads, needs to move on, needs to really take a moment to see, well, what is it that's needs to be released and to let go of, because both of these cards are saying, Capricorn, you can't really see something clearly at this time. You're blindfolded. And what it is that you might not be able to see is a celebration is coming out of letting go of an indecision and taking action. You are going to lead to getting out of this this feeling of restriction, isolation, and bondaging to your negative thinking. And we've already seen that, and you're releasing that so you can celebrate, enjoy life, get together with family and friends in a new way. Because you're releasing this through letting that space in your heart come into a void, to let go of anything that's negative. You could say that you might have felt possessed by a negative emotion you can't control. Well, know that that doesn't belong to you anymore, Capricorn. And you're going to let that negative emotion that somebody else might be even sending you. But you're going to imagine that being released. And that is what I have for you. And one final card to clarify what it is you're celebrating. What is the occasion? Well, you're celebrating a new perspective. You're seeing something in a more enlightened manner. It might have held you up. You might have felt like you have been restricted, isolated, kept back, held back, interfered with. But now you're seeing that from a new perspective because you're recognizing everything's okay, everything's fine. And it's fine because at times we need to have these situations come to us so we can sacrifice an old way of being and to heal. And that healing is going to bring in the lovers. This is a card of Gemini. This is a card of Pisces. So this could involve a Gemini and a Pisces energy. But you're going to come into a new partnership. You're going to make a choice, and we have these cards about choice and decision. You're making a decision. You're seeing something clearly now because you're going to boss up and take authority over your own situation and toward this relationship, this partnership, this choice in love that means a lot to you. And when you do that, something is going to come back from the past and be healed and bring a childhood innocence. And you're going to celebrate that. And that is what is on the horizon coming up for my Capricorns. And a beautiful reading as you boss up and claim that own power over your own destiny. And if there is something you need to wake up to, release, come back from the dead, and to have this whole new rebirth, it's coming with release. And this is the image for you today. And thank you so much, Capricorn, for participating in this reading and giving me a subscription and thumbs up and leaving your comments. I value each one of you. And wherever you are on this journey, you are in an interconnected field. We're never alone. And to release those negative emotions and fears so you can boss up, make a new partnership that is going to bring you a lot of abundance and wealth and a whole new life. And so it is. Bye-bye.